Every sport has its hallowed ground and epics and prestigious event. In football, there's the Super Bowl. In baseball, there's the World Series. In horse racing, there's the Kentucky Derby and Churchill Downs. As far as places are concerned, you have baseball. Baseball has Wrigley Field, Yankee Stadium, and Fenway Park, and Cooperstown. In golf, you have Augusta and the Masters. And as far as the racing world, you have places like Charlotte, Monaco, Daytona, Sebring, Talladega, and of course the racing capital of them all, Indianapolis, Indiana. And that's where we're at here today for stock number 21 of the Castrol GTX Cup Series, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400. As we are set for 24 laps of action, here's the starting lineup for today's racing event. As the 40 cars here's the 40 drivers that will all go for one thing: victory lane at Indianapolis. On the pole is William Brock in car number 4. He's alongside number 38, Laura Chung. Second row, Phil Parker in number 40 and Kyle Matthews in 42. Third row has number 22, Dylan Poteet, and number 17, Jessica Shelton. Poteet's won twice this season so far. Shelton's won 4 times this season. Going to number 4, we have Seth Cole, who won Richmond this season. He's alongside number 43. It is Mike Becker. Fifth row has Levi McIntyre, 99, and number 31, James Sykes. Next row down has number 18, Nathan Orman. 2-time winner this season so far. He won at Rockingham in Michigan. He's flanked by the Martinsville winner, Jesse Turner, in 97. Next row has number 25, James Henry, and number 3, Cole Deaver. Next row down has number 20, Joshua Osborne, and number 33, Daniel Bouchard. Next row down has number 88, Keith Batson, who won the Winston 500 at Talladega, the first Talladega race of the season. He's flanked by number 11, Cement Oscon, in the FedEx Kinko's Chevrolet. Next row down has the winner of the second Talladega race of the season, the last race we brought to you on the tour, Quentin Moore in 55. The Square D Chevrolet, he's flanked by Trent Dunham in number 26. Next row down, Ryan Brommer in 19 and Charles Sanford in 24. Charles has won twice this season. He won at Texas and Riverside. Next row down has number 16, that's John Andrews, and number 48, Paul Minnick. Next row down has number 32, Zachary Fitzwater, who won the Winston at Charlotte, and number 6, Ryan George, who won the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. Next row down has number 10, Matt McIntyre, and number 28, Cat Madsen. Next row down has number 2, the defending series champion, Dylan Young, 2-time winner season so far. I should say actually 3-time winner season so far. Excuse me. He won at Darlington, North Wilkesboro, and the second race and the first Pocono race I believe this season. No, second race at Pocono. Second Pocono race this season I should say. Excuse me on that. Dylan's alongside number 7. That is Alexander Rowe. Next row down has number 12, Zach Winkle, and number 21, Roberto Crown Jr. Then it's number 15, Allison Rain on the inside, and next alongside Allison is number 71, Gabby Conklin. Next row down has the McCoys, Wesson 41 and Tito in 44. Then it's number 45, Christian Vargas, and number 29, Ryan Butcher, and starting shotgun, number 1, Clint Buchanan, and number 8, Amanda Evans. We'll start at the very back of this field here for the Brickyard 400. Our pole sitter William Brock, he's won twice this season so far. He won the first Bristol race, and he also won at the first Pocono race this season so far. While the other 3 drivers in the top 5, Laura Chung, Phil Parker, and Kyle Matthews, they've been close, but no cigars so far. Can one of those 3 pull it off in the Brickyard 400 today? We'll find out. But like I said before, they have about 3,700 cars to contend with for that Brickyard 400 prize at Indianapolis. So that said, as the 40 cars get ready to get started here, here comes the command to fire the engines. So the command has been given to fire the engines as we get set for racing here today. As the pace car leads them around for the pace lap will be back for the start of the race right after this. So the pace car leads them around turn number 4 right now here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The air here at Indianapolis is always electric. The stands are full, and the pace car is about to duck off on the pit road. Next time they come off turn number 4, they'll be approaching about 175 to 180 miles an hour around this track here as the pace car is on pit road. William Brock and Laura Chung leads it down the Ford Chevy front row, and the green flag flies. The Brickyard 400 is on. Phil Parker moving to the inside lane, come off turn number 2, and here he comes down the backstretch now for the first time. 190 miles an hour, about halfway down the backstretch here, and they'll be about approaching well over 200 miles an hour as they head up into turn number 3. And it's going to be a race to see who leads the first lap, and it looks like Phil Parker might just do so as to come off the 4th corner here. And Phil Parker, number 40, the Raging Cajun, who has been strong this season, and still yet to find the key to victory lane, though. But he's first lap led at Brickyard at Indianapolis here today. Average first lap 181 miles an hour, and problems! And Jessica Shelton just shoved Kyle Matthews in the wall. I mean, just flat stuffed Kyle into the wall, I should say. They kept the handle on those cars, though, but I'm sure Kyle did not like that out of Jess. That happened by the way come off turn number 2 here, and as they come off as their turns number 3 and 4 right now. Brock is in second position, 3rd is Poteet, 4th is Mcintyre, 5th is Ormond as they come off turn number 4 right now. As the field starts to get spread out right there, you see some side-by-side battling right now between here. Ryan Brommer leading this pack of cars here. Daniel Bouchard moves inside of James Sykes in the 31 car. And now Jesse Turner moves inside, trying to get the draft off the 24 car of Charles Sanford. And Sykes moves up the track here. Trent Dunham with a daring passer. He squeezes between both Wes McCoy and Cement Oscon. Now moves inside of the 12 car, Zach Winkle, the Altel Dodge. And Dunham takes that purple and white Ford up to the field here. So they go through turn number 4 right now. And now starting to see some racing happening up front here. And meantime, William Brock is closer to the back of Phil Parker in the 40 car. As we go back to the lead positions now, and Brock moves inside. And he'll take the lead on lap number 4 of this race here. And here comes Poteet, number 22 to the low side, looking for his 3rd victory of the season. He won the 600 at Charlotte, and he also won at Atlanta. Levi McIntyre to 3rd position now. 4th is Ormond. 5th is now James Henry. James Henry has got quite a package on these big downforce tracks like Indy, Pocono, some places like that. He had a strong run at Pocono a couple of races ago here, and I thought he had a shot at possibly pulling off his first ever win in that race, but I tell you what, he's one of those guys that's a win looking for a place to happen. Could today be the day at Indy? We'll find out. We still got about 20 laps to decide all that. And here comes Poteet, low side of William Brock. This is for the top spot here. He's got Levi McIntyre behind him in 99. Last lap by for the leader, 191.221 miles an hour. Front 6 cars have pulled away here. Joshua Osborne has moved into 7th position now in car number 20, and you jump inside with Joshua as he moves up to the 7th position now, trying to close up on the 6th place car of Laura Chung. You saw the speed for Joshua, 206 miles an hour to turn number 1. Through turn number 2 they come here, down about 181 miles an hour off the 2nd turn. Now speed's increasing 190 miles an hour, 195, 7, 8, 9, 200, 1, 2, 203, 204 into turn number 3. As Dylan Poteet goes for the lead here, and you're watching this from Joshua's in-car camera. And Dylan Poteet goes to the lead here in the Brickyard 400, or tries to. And so drag us to the start-finish line between the 4 and 22 cars. But nope, William Brock led that lap by about a car and a half over Poteet. And now Mcintyre trying to take second position away. Coming off turn number 2, I think it is. Or turn number 1, I should say. This is turn 2. And Mcintyre drops back a few positions now, as now Seth Cole, Keith Batson, and several others now surround Mcintyre now. Seth gets by. Here comes Batson, moves inside. Osborne looks like he might go with Batson. Yeah, it looks like he will. Phil Parker and Quentin Moore on his mix as well too. The 40 and 55 machines. So Mcintyre falls back a bit, and now here comes Nathan Ormond for second place on Poteet, and he's got Chung and Seth Cole behind him. Poteet had that position by about a half a car length, and here comes Ormond to the low side now, and he'll take second place. But now Laura Chung decides she wants to go for it as well too. And Keith Batson way down on the inside lane in the 88 car. Now he tries to get by Poteet, and he will do so. Follows in behind the Kellogg's CarQuest Chevrolet of Seth Cole. And now Chung for second place now on Ormond. While this is good racing, that is also letting William Brock just pull away in that number 4 car. And he is just saying, y'all go ahead and battle back there, guys. I'm going to take off and win this thing, possibly. Here at Indy. Meantime, 12th place on your screen right there. Battle between two of the most iconic numbers of NASCAR, the 3 and the 43. Cole Deaver in the 3 and Mike Becker in 43. And they've caught up to the tail end of this pack of cars as well, too. So this is about, what? Second on down to about 13th in the order. That's quite race. That's good racing we're having here. We had good racing at Pocono, if you remember, too. The track's sister to this, except that Pocono is a triangle track. And this here is a rectangle track, a rectangle shape. It has 4 turns, not 3 like we saw at Pocono a couple races ago. And here comes Cole Deaver's going to floor the throttle on that Chevrolet. Tries to get past the Ford of Keith Batson. Roof cam from Cole Deaver's car, the man from the state of Georgia. Moving up to the field here, that's 11th place he just took from, and now he falls in behind Levi McIntyre. Nathan Ormond has fallen back just a little bit now, and now see McIntyre falls in behind Ormond. And here they come into turn number 3 now. What's Deaver going to do? Moves inside, moves about a half a lane lower than McIntyre does. And now Cole decides to go inside. He's going to try to get past McIntyre now. And now he falls in behind the 18 car. But you saw the run that McIntyre got on the outside of the track here. He's also got the drive off the 55 of Quentin Moore, the Square D Chevrolet. And now Cole gets by both Levi and Quentin in one fell swoop. And here they go into turn number 2 now. It means that Nathan Ormond all over the back bumper of Phil Parker in the 40 car. And now they've caught him behind the 4 car of William Brock. Poteet for looking for the lead here. He moves inside now on Brock. And in the meantime, Joshua Osborne has moved up to the field nicely. He's at the 3rd position now in the number 20 machine. And Joshua, him being a racing fan himself, he would love to win the Brickyard 400 himself here. And meantime, we saw Seth Cole and James Henry get a little bit cozy going through turn number 4. But Seth muscles his way past Henry and now moves in the 4th position now. Or I should make that 5th position, excuse me. Laura Chung runs 4th. And here comes Poteet for the lead on Brock. And they go into turn number 2 now. Dylan Poteet looks slow down the back stretch. And you saw the draft speed, 201 miles an hour out of that 22 car. Going into the third turn now. But meantime, Poteet better not look in his rearview mirror because he's going to have Joshua Osborne and Laura Chung all over in his rearview mirror now. And so Poteet for now is good. So pretty soon Poteet's going to have a mirror full of orange in the form of Osborne's Pontiac. Chevrolet runs first, Dodge in second, Pontiac in third, a Ford in fourth, and a Chevrolet in fifth. So you got all four manufacturers represented in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, all represented in the top 5 positions at this time. Poteet goes low once again. Remember, Poteet has won the Brickyard 400 himself too. William Brock never has, and neither has Osborne. Has never won this race, and Laura Chung has never won a race in this series. So we could see some firsts in a few forms, possibly in the 11 laps that will ensue here. But now Seth Cole's now moving behind the 3 cars, the 2-car battle between Chung and Osborne. Chung is inside now, nothing doing, and Seth Cole meantime trying to. Oh, now he got a 5-car race for the lead now. This is sweet. Parker's in 6th, Orman in 7th, Cole Bieber up to 8th, Daniel Bouchard 9th, and Keith Batson runs 10th. 11th is Jesse Turner, Charles Sanford's 12th, 13th is James Henry, 14th is Quentin Moore, 15th is Paul Minnick, Levi McIntyre 16th, 17th is Mike Becker, Zachary Fitzwater 18th, Trent Dunham 19th, and 20th is Ryan Brommer, Matt McIntyre 21st, Kyle Matthews is 22nd, 23rd is Zach Winkle, Dylan Young is moved in the 24th position, 25th now is James Sykes, then Allison Rain 26th, 27th is Wes McCoy, 28th is Alexander Rowe, 29th is Clint Buchanan, 30th is Christian Vargas, and who's now getting freight train now. He got passed by Ryan George, and he threw a dangerous block on Jessica Shelton. And if I know Jess, she did not like that move at all. She's running 32nd right now. So that little deal between her and Matthews has really hurt Jessica's car a bit, and I think also it's kind of hurt Kyle's car as well too. So Jess really struggling here at Indy, unfortunately for her. And meantime, Dylan Poteet's taking the lead away from the 4-car of William Brock, and he's brought Joshua Osborne with him now in the number 20 car. Now Joshua's going to go for the lead now on Dylan Poteet for turn number 2. And there you see the margin right there. It is 0.08 of a second between the front 2 cars, and William Brock is now perched in behind in 3rd position now. 3 cars you can about throw a blanket over here at Indianapolis. We've been caution-free so far after 15 laps, knock on wood. Matt McIntyre, by the way, has the fastest lap of the race so far at 192.5 miles an hour. But Osborne right on the back bumper of Poteet. There's the front bumper cam on Joshua Osborne's view right there. You can about read the what's in the back end of that car. There's the in-car camera view from Joshua's car as he moves inside of Poteet. Tries to move inside for the top spot here. He's got the draft off the 4 of William Brock. If Joshua should pull to the inside lane, and William might go with him, 205 miles an hour, turn number 1. Here comes Osborne for the lead on Poteet. And he's got it. And he's brought William Brock and Laura Chung. In the meantime, Chung moves inside for second place. Brock throws the block. And here comes Seth Cole in the 5 car. He's getting into it now. So is Bouchard. He's getting into it now in the 33 car. And Seth Cole moves Laura out of the way and says, "Move over, Laura. I want to win this race." Brock way up the, I should say, Chung up the high side now. Now Keith Batson moves inside. He's going to go try to get by the 38 car. 18 laps down, 6 laps to go. And here comes William Brock. We saw how good car he had at Pocono. Both races there. And you know he wants to win Indy for the first time. And as I said, neither of these drivers have won Indy. Neither Osborne nor Brock. Seth Cole won this race last season. And he's going for 2 in a row at Indy. And here comes Daniel Bouchard up to the inside now. He moves, and Seth pulls ahead of Bouchard there to turn number 4. Gets quite a run here. Now he's going to try to get the draft off the 4 car of William Brock. 19 laps in the books. 5 laps remaining. Here comes Chung inside of Bouchard for 5th. Or 4th, I should say. Batson gets by. Here comes Jesse Turner in the 97 car. Whoa! He about sideswiped the 33 car of Bouchard. And he's going to bring Phil Parker with him. And where did Charles Sanford come from in the 24 car? Sanford gets by Bouchard in the 33 car, and that moves him up another spot. I believe that's about 7th or 8th, I think. I can't think of which. I think that's 8th he just took. Down the front stretch here. Sanford now tries for Phil Parker in the 40 car. Tries to get by him. That's for 7th place. And meantime, this is the battle for the win here. Joshua Osborne has not won in about 3 seasons. He is out in front. William Brock has won twice this season so far. As we mentioned, he won Pocono and Bristol. Seth Cole has not won since Richmond, the third race of this season. And Laura Chung has not won in the series at all yet. They come off turn number 4 now, coming down for 3 laps remaining at the Brickyard 400. We saw the Indianapolis 500 this season. The battle between Alex Palou and Helio Castroneves. The battle they had with Helio coming out on top in that race, and he made the pass with 2 to go. Will we see the same thing happen here today at Indy? Well, Brock is trying his darndest. He moves inside of Osborne. Pulls back in behind. Seth Cole took a look to the inside as well. 2 in the 5 car. 3 cars you could throw a blanket over. Here comes Seth for 2nd. Through turn number 4. Now Seth Cole's got his eyes on Osborne for the lead. Laura Chung for 3rd position. Number 38. She may have the help from the 4 of Keith Batson. 2 laps to go. Seth Cole moving up on Osborne. As I said, Osborne has never won the Brickyard 400 in his career. Seth Cole is looking for 2 in a row at Indy. Down the backstretch with about a lap and a half to go. Seth looks to the inside now. Osborne moves up high through turn number 3. Down the north end of the track. Seth looks to the inside of Osborne for the lead. Osborne slipped and Seth Cole goes to the top spot. Here comes Osborne fighting back. Down the front stretch. Right flag is out. 1 more lap remaining in Indy. Here comes William Brock to the low side. He's got 2nd. Is he going to get Seth? Third turn number 2. William Brock now moves to the inside of Seth Cole. Half a lap away from the checkered flag here at Indy. Will it be the 5 or the 4? William Brock, he comes to the inside of Seth for the win. Third turn number 3. Seth has the high line. Brock has the low line. William Brock's going to take the lead. Here comes Osborne for 2nd place. That's going to be all. Seth Cole is not going to catch him down the back front stretch. William Brock wins the Brickyard 400 in Indy. a finish to the Brickyard 400, and William Brock gets his 3rd victory of the season as he takes the number 4 Kodak Max Chevrolet to victory lane at racing's hallowed ground, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And what an epic battle that whole race was here. Seth Cole got past with about, I think it was coming down into turn number 3. So close to his 2nd Brickyard win in a row. He comes home 2nd. 3rd will go to Osborne. 4th place will go to Laura Chung. Keith Batson 5th. Jesse Turner 6th. Phil Parker 7th. Charles Sanford 8th. Nathan Orman 9th. And Quentin Moore rounds out the top 10. So 21 races in the books and 12 races left on the season. Dadgum allergies. Here, but take a look at the rest of the finishing order here. Zachary Fitzwater comes home at 11th, 12th to Dana Bouchard, 13th Cole Deaver, Levi McIntyre 14th, James Henry 15th, Mike Becker, Matt McIntyre, Dylan Poteet, Ryan Brommer matches his car number, finishing 19th, and 20th will go to Paul Minnick. Then Trent Dunham 21st, 22nd will go to Zach Winkle, 22nd to Zach Winkle, I should say, 23rd, Kyle Matthews 24th, Dylan Young, James Sykes 25th, Alexander Rowe 26th, Ryan George 27th, Allison Rain 28th, John Andrews 29th, and 30th will go to Christian Vargas. Then Kat Batson, Wes McCoy, Amanda Evans, Gabby Conklin, Roberto Crown Jr., Tito McCoy, Clint Buchanan, Jessica Shelton way back in 38th. She did not need that run here today. Samant Oscon 39th, and Ryan Butcher comes home in 40th. We told you about we told you about the deal that happened between Shelton and Kyle Matthews. Let's take a look at back at what happened in that one. Well, here's what the whole deal between Shelton and Matthews looked like coming off turn number 2, turn number 1 here. Shelton was inside of Matthews. She gets into Joshua Osborne in the 20 car. Shelton goes up into Matthews, and Joshua gets into Jess. Coming off turn number 1, sends Jess up into Kyle Matthews and stuffs Kyle into the wall coming off the first corner. That pretty much just ruined both their days right there. And I'm sure Jess is going to want to work with Joshua Osborne over that one. And let's remember, too, I think in Dylan Young's series at this very same track in the Cup race, he and Jess and Josh had a bit of a shindig over there, too, I should say, too, where Josh just flat dumped her coming off turn number 3 and thus caused a big crash over there that took not only Jess out, but also took Josh out of the race, so if I recall, too. And I think somebody else got in that crash, too. Oh, yeah, I did. But anyway, enough of the past here. But with all that said, William Brock is your winner here today. And at the Brickyard 400, averaging 189.338 miles per hour. And congratulations once again to him for the race win here today. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got NR races, we got gaming videos, we got NR online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup series, which is the main series on this channel, and also be sure to check out Seth. If you want in on future seasons of Seth's series, then be sure to get with Seth, and he'll get you going on that. And also be sure to check out our other 2 series from the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming Cavalcade. We have that includes Dylan Young's NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup series on his channel X8675309858X. And be sure to subscribe to that channel for some cool stuff, and also be sure to subscribe also to Levi McIntyre's channel. That's channel Thrash Maniac 99. He's the man who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup series. So be sure to subscribe to those 2 channels. Again, that's Thrash Maniac 99 and channel X8675309858X. And so be sure to subscribe to those 2 channels for some cool stuff, and also be sure to subscribe to this channel you're watching here, the NNSCRA Sports Gaming channel, for some cool stuff as well too. So that will do it here today at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Congratulations once again to William Brock, the winner of the Brickyard 400. For now, this is James Paulson, the production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 10 years of off-road racing at its best. We'll see you on the road course at Watkins Glen.